tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about a time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, they pull up hollering about their sizes. How you get away with all that? I say, baby girl, you know Southern different. I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy copped a lack. I was only 5 years old in a jack. Bring it back. I say stunting is a habit, told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about a time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is a habit, told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Wanna ball like me, but they fall like me. I showed up so clean they wanna all, but they can't, cause I got that drink. God got my back, you with me, he crank a yank. I said nah, ain't no won't stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't shining. I said nah, ain't no won't stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't chiming. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Yeah, let me tell you what got me up out of this. Damn it. Yeah! I said I pull up in that peanut butter on that leather with the hot jam. Remember when I had to tote that horn and marching band? Now I'm marching through Japan, thumbing through them bands. I double down on it, bet my crown on it. That you cannot pull it down from me, cause I deserve the splurge whenever I urge the purge. But I heard that you capping down. Wait a minute, who you talking to? I got your birth certificate, you know I fathered you. Just because I'm shining, doing my thing, you mean that bothered you? It was barbecue. I'm so sorry that my ascension at life is hard for you. I told you that I could not concur, that I could only concrete when I speak. You see truth, get a sheet from my teeth, cause it's gold. I serve it up fresh off of that stove. For my from the country, gotta know I'm on cold in that mode. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do in life. You feel me? You feel me? This side and north side, this the Anthony Hamilton right after he got baptized in some collard greens as a young baby. This that Fantasia when she had the show and she take her shoes off because she feel free. And free yourself.
And today on the hill, Jacob Mizorowski. What's the scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to go here. Here's George Springer. And the home opener is underway.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Ball. Next offering misses. Ball one. Mizorowski, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. In the air to left center. Gtorrious on the move. Takes it in for the out. Juan Soto now.
The lefty, number 22, Juan Soto.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Ball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Just
outside.
missed.
That's the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. He goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, right field. Freeland has a beat on it, brings it in, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, and the starter for Toronto, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Right down to shoot. That's strike two. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Lindor swings through that one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Well struck, right field. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
All over that one right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Strike two. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike three.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
And now it's William Contreras. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. Now he steps off and looks it back to second. Man on second, two down. In the dirt. Runner on the go again. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
That's the ball. That's inside, ball.
And that one ripped into right. Takes it in for the out. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Outside, ball.
That one at triple digits.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
In the air, left field. And there's 2 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Back here in Milwaukee, we head to the bottom of the second. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Out towards right center field. Springer gets under it. 1 away. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
The designated hitter, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
That's outside.
That's the ball.
Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under this one. Takes it in for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
Number 10, Sal Frelick.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He circles the bases. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul, out of play. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Top half of the third inning, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Ball.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nope. Ball.
Just missed. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
All four.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Back to first, and he's safe.
Ball. That's in.
Jimenez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out towards left center. Yelich under it. And there's one down. back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Tied up here in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Struck him out looking. Here's Juan Soto. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And he swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit.
A swing and a miss as it ties the ball game. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Rengifo up now for the Brewers.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Gtorrious at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. One out, runner at second. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Doubled in his first AB. That catches the corner. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Sent down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Here's Yelich at the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss as he was late. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Milwaukee, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
The 1-0. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swings through that. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2.
Ball inside.
Got it looking. That's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim. Tries to get back and save. That one at triple digits.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss. In the dirt, blocked. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom four. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez tosses to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Bryce Terang at the plate now, the former first-round pick back in 2018. His dad Brian played in the big leagues. He was an outfielder with the Mariners in 1993 and 1994. That one fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Sanchez swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. South Freeland up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto in position. And that is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Walked his first time.
This game has been so tight. Feel like the next team to score will win it.
And there's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's going to be Ernie Clement. Flied to left his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. A solo shot. And the batter is George Springer. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Wheeler back to work. In the air on the infield. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. Caught just shy of the wall. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Out to short. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and now for the Jays, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Jared Koenig gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That missed. That's the ball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one misses. Ball 3. Way out front for strike 2. Chourio takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Inside. Ball.
That's too low.
That's down. That's
ball
the ball.
2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Anthony Santander. 1 for 2.
Right.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Francisco Lindor. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Late with the swing there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Brewers.
Yelly stepping into the box now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yelich.
Check swing. He went. And that is strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Throw to first in time.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Contreras now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and now for the Jays. Alejandro Kirk, a new arm into the game, the righty Brent Anderson.
Tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And he starts the 7th with a leadoff double. The tag, and he's out. Dalton Varsho. Next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. 1 down. Now the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Anderson in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Got him swinging. And the batter now, Andres Jimenez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right side, fair ball. Here's the tag, and he's out. Inning over.
Rise up, it's true, come on and rise up.
Back here at American Family Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Foul ball there.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And the 0-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Out to short, Jimenez. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here is Gary Sanchez.
The designated hitter, number 99.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's the ball.
The Blue Jays up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Up next to the Brewers.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Freeland. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab. No play despite a great defensive effort, and that will bring the tying run to the plate. So a man at first. Andrew Vaughn now. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Oh.
And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. On the ground to third. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough. To shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving, a walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. Vaughn off the first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the 8th. Ernie Clement now at the plate. On the ground to the left.
No,
and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Swings through that one. Out to short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Ball.
Runner on the move. On the ground to short. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's Juan Soto. Got to be careful. Now on the bump, Aaron Ashby.
And that big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ball, that's outside.
Swings through that one for strike two. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Way high. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 3 in this one. In the dirt. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Laser base hit. Clement rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him the chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
The 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader.
These are the spots relievers really make it for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Late swing fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Oh, 2 now. Got him. 1 down.
Up next for the Brewers.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Late on that fastball. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down. Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the 9th. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. So they turn to their closer, Trevor McGill.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Yelich running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. This one in the air right field. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. This is Bryce Terang. And it's even up. The Jays trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through it for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. And here comes the power hitting catcher. Jeremiah Estrada comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. The Brewers going with a pinch hitter, Garrett Mitchell, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. Wheeler with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.